Welcome to Fatman Inc Horror. So anybody who knows me from my previous channel knows that I kind of specialize in movie and TV reviews, but at the time I was also doing like reaction comedy shorts. But anybody who really knows me knows that horror is my genre of choice. Horror movies and the occasional horror TV show, they're my happy place. They're where I get the most enjoyment in terms of films. So I decided to branch out, start from scratch, start a new channel. So here we are. On Fatman Inc Horror, you will see reviews of new horror movies week to week, assuming something comes out, as well as reviews of older horror films. I have my Craptacular horror review series, which I revived from the old channel, which will be horror movies that I rank from D plus to F. The regular Fatman Inc horror movies are the newer films, as well as older movies that are A plus to C minus. They have on my Watch All the Horror series, which is anything I watch in a given week, with ratings. The Quick Thoughts, which is a newer movie that I feel like I don't really have that much to say about it, so I just do this a quick video, usually less than 3 minutes, sometimes less than 2 minutes. And the Rapid Fire Horror, which is 4 to 6 reviews in one video. And while on my old channel I had videos every single day, non-stop, for probably 2 to 3 years. Like I was going. This channel will not be every day. It will mostly be Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Fridays will always be a rapid fire horror release. Mondays and Wednesdays will be a mix of Craptacular as well as just regular reviews. And any newer movies will be Saturday and Sunday, assuming something comes out, because horror movies don't always come out. Well, don't always come out week to week. Sometimes there's just no horror movie coming out in a week. It happens. Newer movies will feature 0 spoilers, but older movies will have spoilers. Even if the movie came out like last year, it's not a current film, so there will be spoilers. I may branch out and do a little bit more, maybe some gaming, obviously just horror games, with Resident Evil Requiem coming out this weekend. Even though I haven't had a chance to sit down and play yet, I'm very much looking forward to playing it. I don't know if I actually want to take the time to record the gameplay and edit everything and all that, so I don't know. I might do gaming, I might not. Might add in some trailer reactions of horror trailers, as well as maybe some horror skits, and over time I might have some friends join in, have some collaborators, so to kind of expand into different things. But time will tell what will be expanded upon, what will be added. So yeah, my background here is all of my signed horror memorabilia. Every single celebrity that has signed any of these I have met in person, and the only things that aren't signed are the Michael Myers knife and the Jason Voorhees machete. Those are the only things that aren't signed. They're just cool, so they're added there. And I definitely plan to keep going to horror cons. I don't know if I'll go to any this year, just as like a cost-cutting method, and to try to save a little money for a change. But in general, I do plan to keep going to horror cons, even if it's just like one a year. And I might do a report as a video, just to kind of like throw something different in there. But even then, that's up in the air. Haven't really decided. And even then, the background, it might change. I might move some things around so I can definitely have room to like keep the poster on screen while I'm doing a review, or I can add some photos. I might do actual clips in the future, depending on the movie. So I don't know. There's lots to think about. There's lots to potentially change as time goes on. So if you like horror movies and horror TV, please hit that subscribe button. Let's do this journey together. Let's have some fun together. Don't forget to comment on videos, because I love discussing horror with anybody, whether it's a friend or a complete stranger on the internet. You know, if you don't agree with something I say something. I love to discuss things. So yeah, I think that's it. Again, join me on my newest adventure. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.